I made the mistake of sending my EP to a Covert Malignant Narcissist on LinkedIn. We ended up dating, and he lied and said he was single. He had a hidden double life. I try to tell real stories from this label of horrors that I was with for almost 1 year. I wanted to tell everybody today about smear campaigns. If you could please like my video and subscribe to my channel, I'd greatly appreciate it. Things that I witnessed him actually doing. When I first met him, he lied and said he was single. He said that he moved his ex-fiancée to Florida, that she was irresponsible. So there was a projection. Probably he was irresponsible or just lying about his fiancée. These are ways that I witnessed him lying and doing smear campaigns within the artist development group I was with. He started dating me. I got heavily love bombed. I got mirrored. He loved everything that I loved. The writer that he started cheating on me with, she was an artist and a songwriter. He knew her 5 years before. She was heavily on drugs, and they got in some kind of a fight where he didn't sign her to his distribution label. Then he hoovered her 5 years later. I don't know if he drove to her house or just kept tabs on her, but it shows 5 years later that they can come back. They got in a fight because he wouldn't sign her before because of her drug addiction. I'm very sure from what I witnessed, she was majorly smeared whenever the first fight happened. Then he even mentioned how he had to make his one partner like her again, because that partner never liked her again after their first fallout. Then he spread good word about her. It's as if he painted her white again, and then he told everybody to accept her again. I noticed that this guy loved triangulation. He loved making women fight over him. He seemed to really love attention. If it was showing me a text message from other women to get me wound up, or if it was making me compete with the new supply, he posted her on his Instagram. She was wearing his sweatshirt when he started cheating on me. So I asked about it. He gaslit me and said, it was a project. We worked together. She got a t-shirt from that project. So he would always say excuses that they were only friends and flip out on me. Or he would say, she's on drugs. She's a liar. So anytime to try to act like he was not cheating with her when I knew he was, he would lie to me or gaslight me and smear her behind her back to me. He would play us against each other. So I would submit, and so that I would do the things that I told him no about, showing me I would be easily replaced and making me compete with this drug addict that he started cheating on me with. Anytime I would question him cheating, he would lie to me. He would say that nothing was going on. She's on drugs. She's a liar. He would say bad things about her to discredit her when he was cheating with her behind my back. I believe that he was talking crap on me to her as well. She even told me before that she thought she was being used to upset me. The only thing with her that disturbed me is she knew he had a hidden double life fiance and knew that he was dating me. I did not know about anybody. So it kind of shows her character, only wanting to move up in the industry and only thinking about herself, which I thought was very narcissistic. They will lie and play both sides against each other while dating both people. I have a few neurological conditions I fight. I actually have to take Parkinson's medicine for dystonia, and I have pain management. I have gabapentin and Vicodin because I have a spinal cord injury. I've always taken them as prescribed. What he would do is he would notice that I took them. He would discredit me and say, she's on drugs. She's a liar. You're on drugs. And then he also would do the smear campaign or the third party thing. Pretty much would say he had a friend that's a psychiatrist, that he showed them my text messages and I'm crazy or it's me. So he also would do stuff like that. Like, I don't even know if these people really existed. He had this woman that was an A&R in Chicago. He had her help me work on a song, and he admitted that she's a liar a lot. One thing I noticed is that narcissists a lot of times have criminal friends just like themselves. They're about the same quality. So this one lady in Chicago, I thought was nice. He had her help me work on my song. And she lied a few times. So I got really sick and I ended up throwing up in the hotel room. I was supposed to share the hotel room with this songwriter. I thought she was nice, so I was excited. So she went downstairs and she lied to the narcissist and his friends. Because she was helping me with songs, I paid for her to stay at another hotel room. That's it, only throw up. She went downstairs. She also put me in a t-shirt of hers, which I thought was nice at first. I woke up in this t-shirt in the morning and I said, thank you so much. She helped kind of like put me to bed with the t-shirt when I got sick. The first thing that his criminal friend made me mad about was she lied and said that I got something on her t-shirt and it was an $800 t-shirt. There was nothing on her t-shirt when I took it off, and I folded it and gave it to her. So I said to him, have her get it right now and look at it, because she was lying. He admitted she was a liar. Then she went downstairs when I got sick. She lied and said not only did I throw up, but I shit in the hotel room, which was a complete lie, just to humiliate me for attention by this girl. So then the narcissist, who already had me in devaluation, was laughing and stuff when it wasn't even true. He actually snuck another woman in his room, she told me, when I got sick. Big surprise. He was such a sleaze that he didn't even have Sony, and he was making us pretty much pay for his flights and his hotel stays. They will talk crap on you behind your back and then act like they're your friend to your face, is what this covert malignant narcissist sociopath did. After we broke up, and whenever I had Wade Lee call me from Sony Records, their highest attorney, and he told me that he no longer had Sony. Many years before, he was at a distribution label that had it, but that label was no more, so he was lying. He did a total research for a month of this guy. So be careful of artist development groups in the Atlanta area. They said they've never heard of his label. People from Sony tell me. A lady got marketing money from me, and I wanted my marketing money back because they didn't even push the song. So about within the year of me leaving the label, I contacted her and said I wanted my $7,000 back. He was giving me silent treatment and not answering emails by this time because I left his label and he was mad at me. He was always lying, stealing, cheating, and conning me, so I didn't want to be at his label anymore. So I wanted the $7,000 back. And I said, being as he doesn't answer, the $3,500 I loaned him at Christmas, I went back. He stole close to $1,000 from my card and $870 another time, I believe. None of it he would pay back, and he ignored my emails. So he stole a bunch of money from me. So I told this marketing girl, tell him he's an effing loser, that he's a thief. This is how he smeared me. So then he tried to make it seem like I was bothering him. He said, look at the email she sent me, because he robbed me and never paid me back. He said one time she got sick in a hotel room and she started smearing feces all over herself. So he took the lie that the other girl, who I did do record checks on, and she has tons of arrests, just like he does, to try to humiliate me, because the lady said, you're embarrassing him. He has Sony. And I said, no, he doesn't. They confirmed he doesn't, because he's lying. So that was another way he smeared me. He's probably going around with this manly woman, telling people that I wiped feces on myself anytime I try to tell people that he's a con artist. I hope this was a good example of how a narcissist will smear you. They'll smear you to the new supply, and then they'll smear the new supply to you to make you compete. And they'll lie about you if you try to come out and tell the truth about them. They'll be lying and saying, look, they won't leave me alone. They're a crazy lying stalker. They keep texting or emailing me. And a lot of times they leave out the fact that they stole thousands from you, that you actually were in a relationship, because they'll lie to the new supply and they'll say, you're a crazy lying ass stalker or something, like act like you didn't even date when you actually did, that you had a relationship for months. And they'll smear you in that way, like try to act like it didn't happen when it did. Please, if you like my content, please like, share, subscribe. Any follows or listens on Spotify, Apple, Amazon to my songs, especially Don't Come Again, Never Let You In Again, or Superstar, are greatly appreciated, because I wrote those songs after going through this, and I hope that you guys can relate to the lyrics.